Good afternoon. You're watching the Golden Bee Revolution episode 34. Coming ala nyaminda zan talato talatan kanale jantola albadu malong alaji cherno Suwareh. A quick reminder don ko ala nyaminda don. Anytime ninga mul nat nan jantola nka mul kachandi ila do ko fannala. The topic my main discuss is impact of COVID-19 on our social lives la. Ni ajibe ay fenjama furu jeto. O kana don na mo so na bulwa karola na do fansu na mara karol mi yalan ko e bebe fon fulanye ani ñing corona ay la do ko impact bulu ñaade coming ay torok ñaadile ani ay mun dasa kula ke jero but coming sakata ko mo demande na dron min keta on the third tila golden bee revolution ye fanko soto award soto from Ghana la min keta best humanitarian TV show fanko ta pukata ka witness jela but coming alon tanya min na dron pudo bi je ka hamala ala me ke har yala jero la na ka ko ya ko do soto mi yat nano mombono gambe jankata Ghana pukata awdo kama min keta awdo the first time la Gambian TV show e nomination sifa so de jela amanke golden bee revolution na semboti la amanke na darajoti la amanke na fenti la fo altel gambenol milia mutam fela anin ka panelol sol min invite na jandula ka mul katandi iba gambia sambla nyaato nyaadi le iba kilo nyaadi la pour ka nyodema ka banko diya semblen tuyande kaaje ko nim bantalon ko liake mfalamba ka nole wakana doron a big congratulations goes to my executive la milia ko tele abe do ko akadal doron ndaraga apia TV to lanka podium bari do ko nying itele ka be ke jero oto mbe tentlo mbe jela is a great achievement that means to me along international recognition along to one of the greatest countries in Africa min kala Ghana tela so ba humanitarian award Ghana team tentlo mbe jela ba fle thank you so much for considering our service na min fenke jela many are called but few are chosen and we were not there today or we were not there to join you on this celebrations but we were there spiritually and we were there mentally everywhere in all aspects of life but it was just unfortunate that we couldn't be there physically, but we wish to be there one day and we wish to celebrate many more humanitarians in this world. And a big congratulations goes to my counterpart, my opponent, who won and he really deserved it. Keep it up and keep pushing. The sky is the limit. We are not only into competitions, but we are into helping humanity. Thank you so much for being who you are. Thank you so much, and thank you so much to your entire team. From there, I come back to the studio la nkana nak diamo be samba awdo nyina karol drom mbala flaka stage di mba nabul ba karol coming anytime if I invite people to the golden bee revolution I start the introduction from the right hand side la then I go to the left hand side la but also ning atrana muso so dom fela always I love to obey the Geneva Convention la wolon ka muso chamen tiandi ka no mala kula min kata ka famille ladies and gentlemen so but unfortunately la abemu kella tidana so it's more like a muscular shoulder so with that la young man I will welcome you to the golden bee revolution
we calling ambulo luku with whatever we do jioni safu no la with whatever we do halei demo new school nyepamne nekut lukula nyepangi ragalage na nyepamne nekut lukula ibuloke nungoto ni betisola it's your boy YT. You know, first of all, Mba'ala Tentula for granting us another blessed day. Secondly, Mba'ala Tentula for granting me this opportunity, Kana Golden Bee Revolution TV show on Star TV. And shout outs to all the viewers out there. It's your boy YT.
Thank you so much YT. Nambuluku, the Nulmantano Kanamotola, and Wakana Kutla Mianko Mamikachala Bakela. Bari COVID-19 na ay nabaluo ko len dimbule sa kona karon la karola njigita ko scientist the Gambia preparation of put kane luka live with corona la because we don't know when about move la anytime soon la then hankabila na kulumba yara kan jiyo kono ko tenkela na after ni falan kana welcome to the golden bee revolution
Okay, thank you very much my host Mr. Suleiman.
Okay.
Thank you very much Alagie.
Yeah.
I must thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity that you've granted me to sit here and then face this August audience. Just like Nelson Mandela rightly quoted, to change a nation, you don't need weapons, but you need education in order to change a nation. And then Theodore Roosevelt of America once rightly mentioned. He said, you have an idea, I have an idea. If we share it, we both will go out of the room with 2 ideas. And that is the spirit of sharing ideas. And that is why this gathering is very noble for us to sit here and discuss the impact of COVID-19 in our social life and, of course, education in particular. As that is the reason why I'm sitting here. So thank you very much, Mr. Alagie.
Thank you so much. When 2 people sit together, you leave out with 2 ideas. This is what you call the power of unity. Wherever there is unity, film based achievement on the so what another wrong janding dia on basi ala doron kanake motle mi ala ko bakala jalote jana bila maduna kacha kono profile but always coming from Moledoro, you can monitor our activities on Facebook la minketa Star TV la page la or you click on Golden Bee Revolution Facebook page la ibaji bila jotla and also follow ko Star TV la YouTube page la niya click iban jibila jotla coming ala nyamina doron even if drinking is your talent we will recommend to the Golden Bee Revolution. You show Gambians how you drink. We will follow your line so we can push the Gambia to the highest height. Gambia long bakela, the time is now and no one else. So first of all, Mr. YT, I call you. Can you please tell us about your journey to the music industry?
Asilo jam fatale.
I know.
I follow Dulaja. You know. YT about the Dulajan. Understand? Okay, mbita kan school le. Nkalla hon ka music ko ken katanda ke ba do ya ka fa pitogo. Understand? So mbake kan ne sipet. Mon son na mo ya kala mota. Be dere ngaka. Bala horin bona kol. There was this first open mic that came to Bakau. Minna kan Bakau, the first open mic na Bakau ya ken New Town. I was the youngest artist for Kaselaga freestyle.
Oh.
That was 2007.
You'll learn when you remember.
No, remember, but
no problem.
Right now, Manila. Yes, Tanata.
What do you want to see?
So, DJ. Then, that the influence on that time, they'll come. You think, style on. No, I cried or something like that. Then I am commanded. Akonye, Papso, you are into music, right? Guy, ha. Akonye, okay. Akonye, no hard feelings, but ila education fana. Follow no. Akonye, uni umuta bombanke. Then, because it's my feeling to do it.
Yeah.
It's what I love to do. And then he respects that. So what I'm definitely I should respect that. Absolutely. By all means. Because I could already do so I should focus on my education. So you know if I'm current from Jita, then not a car can afford a kind of quality. But Nakeba also to like P-Tog and then Trouble Smalls. You know, shout outs to all of them.
Sure.
They're all doing great. Yeah.
Yeah, you were following coming music industry Gambia jandula. I sembo soto bari akakelo coming baburu jibalim. Akatala I sembo soto ay namruna jama sa fo Gambia music industry la active ko lon jama jama to mena ke December dila when open mic festival la kanana o ananyon la. Ite amera nsamine keno in this area me and concert music competition or maybe music production or maybe entertainment in terms of music side la puruka aje coming Gambian music ni ake continuity la but akana focus on only one area bakal only December. Yeah.
Okay, the Niajibe come bring COVID phone out now. I just all over Batandi because of why I just all baludula bemu solet. I just all balunin soketa. You understand? And then by right, amanyana katawanya. There should be a strict copyright law. Artists should be paid royalties. And then this, I'm urging these big companies, come yanana, you invest. Because entertainment fananka sa ate sambanyato. Aka recognition di sa ate la. So kumembo nyama. It needs investment.
Absolutely.
So wala na kabring COVID nada. Aris jama wa batari. Sa komini ala ko komi to la balwo ku musical la side dom malti. Musical mila only mechoti. So I'm urging all these big companies you cannot invest. Government ya makoi your copyright law ni implement. Ni wante rek. Aba koleara. So abole nya.
Danimba sifrata kana pluka flan nyininga. Njigira maybe isa da mandin so da faka freestyle da manu minge. Then sina munne ka sina ateka na muri kan koneka.
But along the corona gonna still.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna elaborate more about corona.
No problem.
To sensitize people.
Sure.
Corona sorota. And then na fon na songo to lanko tankole fisa jara loti. Prevention is better than cure.
Sure.
So moye fongo tanka. Wala nanko. Nyunkurango sototale. Andaka molu dumfale. Ni tata itale. Aye moja male faje. Abalafa waratale. Ay dunia kole yale. Mbadi nyintembo nyinente mirade. Ibuloke nungoto ni beti sola. Ibuloke dato ni betotola he. Jamfa jama bendulala. Ye fongo tanka sina dolu tanka he. Koro ta he. Koro ta he. Weke corona tato because ma baila le boy. Wala nana mole murubal nim kido la jika kam.
Bari comme ndrong madin ko la kuma pa min fo. Don't wata bay bar kum fi don't ba bay la bar kum fi nyang wata bay. Wata bay la. Mon kuma fi nyana be la kalon ko koro ta henda la faka Gambia di alon.
Yeah man, big time.
We cannot complain about the impact of the COVID-19 in the Gambia here or in the world, the pandemic, what the damages it have done, without talking about education. And every industry must complain. But when the education suffers, the entire world will collapse. And I am very, very confident you have so many things to say in this area. How has COVID-19 impacted the education? I will ask.
Okay. Thank you very much, Alagie. Like you rightly alluded to, education, like we know, is the backbone of every nation. Because in fact, like my brother rightly mentioned here, Suleiman, he was being advised, to hold on to his education, because even without education, he cannot be able to have good lyrics. Because it's only through a sound mind that provided by education that is how you can be able to develop in whatever you're going. So education, without doubt, is the bedrock of everything. So here in the Gambia, like my stand here, we are basically focusing on the tertiary level.
Yeah.
The tertiary level is, of course, those that we agree on that they are already at the pinnacle of the education system in the Gambia here. Yeah. We all know that the University of the Gambia, MDI, Gambia College, and GDTI are the highest institutions in the country here. And for that being the case, these institutions, once they are affected, it means that our entire country is affected. It means that the entire Africa is affected. And it also translates that the entire globe, like you said, is affected. And then, Alagie, I would just like to let you know that due to this pandemic, according to statistics, as late as 30th of September, that is just less than a week ago, we are standing at 1.007 billion students that are sitting at home that are being affected by this corona. They are not attending classes, they are not going to schools. We all know that, okay, fine, they've introduced this online system. But how many people down there are struggling to log into these online classes?
Absolutely.
How many people are down there that cannot have access to internet, to good internet connection? How many people are down there that cannot have good access to these accessories that can give them the availability of accessing these online classes? So therefore, you can see to it that these classes, even though they are remedial classes, they are meant in order to at least limit the escalation or limit the damage that this pandemic has posed. But then notwithstanding, we all will agree that this pandemic has really caused a great havoc on the education system of this country, specifically. And then I would like to tell you again that because of this pandemic, that 1.007 billion students that are sitting at home right now, that has translated that 61.7% of the world population are all sitting at home, affected by this pandemic. That those are the students. So 61 out of 100, you understand that that's a whole lot.
Yeah,
that means that like the greater part of this world is affected, and Gambia, of course, is no exception. So therefore, I would like to stop there, but then you understand that definitely the education system is really affected.
For knowing that you have touched so many areas, giving us statistics about the damages of COVID-19, especially the number of people sitting at home and the like. This sounds like I am sitting with somebody who is just having a very, very powerful brain that I will quote from Idi Amin that will say, he got a bigger brain. Why you choose to be part of the institutions you are, that you are even the secretary? And I think I would love to say, can we get to know a little about you, because we'll be like, he's flowing very well, but who is he? I choose to deliberately bring this later after your speech, because I know you have that bigger brain. That person who is watching will be like, who is he?
Yeah.
Can you tell us?
Okay, thank you very much. I think just briefly, I am Antoine Jan, like you rightly introduced, and then I'm here on behalf of NOX, that's the National Union of Gambian Students, which is the umbrella body governing all the tertiary institutions in the Gambia here. So right now, we assume office since February, but then our activities are also curtailed by this pandemic. So therefore, we were not able to come out and then speak and then implement some of our activities. But then we believe that this is one of the ways that we can do in order for people to know that, okay, like our activities are curtailed, not because we don't want to do, not because of any other thing, but then because of this pandemic, because of how it has limited our activities, how gatherings are discouraged, and then we are in no way going to encourage unnecessary gatherings, and then we are known to be law-abiding. So therefore, that's the reason why we are keeping a low profile. But then again, we are NOX, and then our job is to make sure that the tertiary institutions, their plight are fought for. They all have what they deserve. All students within the tertiary institutions are well represented. Their voice are heard. Whatever they deserve, they are able to have it. Because we believe that that is the apex of the education system in this country. And therefore, when you talk about the Gambia College, they are the institutions that are providing the highest workforce of teachers in this country. You understand? When you talk about the Gambia College, they are providing nurses. When you talk about the Gambia College, they are providing agriculturists. These agricultural extension workers are all from the Gambia College. When you talk about the Gambia College, you are talking about the public health officials. When you talk about the University of the Gambia, notwithstanding that one everybody knows, they are providing all sectors of walks of life here. You understand? They are providing up to master's degree, which you can still access in the Gambia here. And then their students are competing all over the world. You talk about GTI, the technical aspect, they are doing wonders. MDI, the business school, is outstanding. So therefore, we as NOX will came together and make sure that these people are well taken care of. They have what they deserve in order to take the country where we want it to be.
I would love to take you back to history a little. I want to hear, like, I am sure since your existence, it's been a while now. Did you register anything that you really like? Yes, we're proud of ourselves that we've done this, or maybe like one will say in short, some of the achievements you've covered within this short period of time, or you just want to wait till after when it is a congress that you will give your reports on that?
No, okay, yeah. I think right now I'll be very eager to talk about the things that we are doing, the things that we have done, because I think this is something that even if you woke up at night, you should be able to answer the question of what are you doing, what have you done, what is the reason that put you where you are. You understand? So I believe as NOX, we have that international recognition. Because just recently we wrote by ASU, that is the All Africa Students Union, which is usually a student union congress that is run across Africa, that students all over the world all across Africa usually converge in order to discuss about pertinent issues about African youths, about African tertiary institutions, about the way forward to the towards the education system. So since we came in, like I said, it was difficult for us to implement most of our activities, but then still we are working through a frame of activities, you understand, because we at least there was a student that was having a problem way down in Egypt, and then you'll be surprised that as Knox from the Gambia, we were able to have our say there to say that, okay, like student injustice, it should be stopped, and then this is where we stand. Absolutely. This is what we support, and that student should be should be left to be scot free and go about his or her to go about his normal business, because we believe that united we stand. Once we all send our voices and say that, okay, now from the Gambia, from the students in the Gambia, this is our stand. We are aware of what is happening in Egypt, and we stand in solidarity with them. That will scare their government. Likewise, other unions within Africa.
Absolutely.
You understand? So this is just a few things that we were able to do, and then couple with our registration with the Attorney General.
I'm sorry that I'm just going to cut you. Just with one statement you use, few achievement with it. I think it's not few. Gambian life matters. Even a single life that you save is a big thing. So I will urge you to disqualify that statement that you said few. I will not agree with that. It's a huge thing.
Okay.
One person is a president right now in the Gambia here. That one student you save could be the president of the Gambia and save the entire nation, 2.6 million or even more. So do not take it little. It's a very big achievement.
Thank you.
It's a very, very big achievement. I'm proud of you. I am proud of your team. I am proud of what you did, that you saved the Gambian life in Egypt, and you made them understand that we are in solidarity with him. Anything that happens, it could cause us to go to the streets, even march out, or even to show our dissatisfaction how they treat him. So I am very, 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 very proud of your institutions, and I'm confident that person watching or those people watching are very, very happy with that achievement. So don't take it as something very little. Beat your chest with it. If you want, you can use it for campaign or wherever it is. If I am that you have achieved this, I will write it on my forehead or even on my t-shirt. What can this? We save the Gambian life. We save the Gambian life. It's a very big achievement.
Okay, thank you, Alagie. I think I would just also like to dilate a little bit about some of the activities. Since when we came in also, we are also able to meet the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Higher Education, because this is the institution or the ministry that we are directly answerable to, that we are working hand in glove with, because we are talking about tertiary institutions, and of course we are talking about the Ministry of Higher Education. They are the ministry that is held responsible, that is working on the affairs of these tertiary institutions that I mentioned earlier. So we met the PS, and then that was just a familiarization tour that we did, you know, and then we were able to have a smooth discussion with him, and then I must confess that he was very receptive. He really welcomed us, and then we have a very, very productive discussion, and then that was supposed to be followed up with our agenda, because we can only push our agenda hand in glove with the ministry. So inshallah, I would like to say here that we will be working with the higher education as it was previously being done by the previous executives, and then we'll make sure that whatever concern that these tertiary institutions have, we'll make sure that we channel it through the right directions, and we'll make sure that we bring a solution to it. Thank you very much.
I love that the baton is flowing well, and you are still moving on your roadmap. I wish you all the best in that journey, and I'll come back to you. I still have questions for you, but I cannot just avoid it. I cannot just stop without asking my colleague here, YT. Dindon ko YT, Kebal ko YT, na musol la kunda ko YT, Kela kunda ko YT. Na long YT e ku jamana so daga mejan tala miya long ko be wuruka. Anding ila population in Facebook la milke follow jila. Wada ma tandi la ko manke artist in Gambia here.
Tonya.
What is stopping you from becoming the Davido of Gambia? What is stopping you from becoming the Michael Jackson of the Gambia? What is stopping you from becoming the Usher of America? What is stopping you from becoming that big artist in the Gambia here? In short, what are some of the challenges that is disturbing you? Me anke bemutaka, priya keno nyantaka artist on you, ya some boss ya voice totally, and you can do it. Ya know how subtle you have the manpower. But many of you are nakan hands and move than you but I'm the mind.
No brother ya for Janne. So we will be quoting from each other's speech. I find mention Jang, which is very important. Ako Molebe Egypt, a student. A problem also to J. We told Bijang, ya rescue. But minana ya rescue, inata nyoleka. Unity is power. Symbol. So you understand. So nte come as an artist, nte ba katakan. I have a slogan called Dokulaka Jole. That's what I believe. Niya doku abinala. You understand. But come, no man is an island. You can never stand alone. You understand. Sako ini minube feel killing. So this is the time Gambian artisol ko mobe nyanta nale ke killinti. Nkana nyoje as a threat. Nkana nyoje as a competitor or competition. You understand. Nga nyoje as brothers and sisters. Ngaje kon tulebe feel killing okono. Ninga muta nyofe abitalan. Barol be de ninga niola. Harjel be nyola bala. Nin do inte mako inte tata o do e so fongo sada aje ko mba katakan sanna fe no nin segregation tije so nyinom koti ndebe do ko kan nko do kula ka jol so sang atutan tol fongo le bulu ngana nyokan ngake kilinti ngamuta nyofe aita ka fo don sembota bitala ha
suru aka fa mi
mbolo moy dole so wolam ni wonata rek ibaje la hani company ba gena invest la government ba mutala mfele because kafolo on sembot so anyanta kala wala nyama ha
I knew kuya naje a great artist like Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston in your jamaji my company you can don't kilo like for me we are the world you don't kilo la abije ko ranka na yin 21st century la ni ajibe la artist la fara nyokan ko tankela min keda Akon wolti la Justin Bieber wala nyon jamala ika fanya ko tankela you don't kilo nyilla ko tanke pour Haiti la ya fon ni race ka Haiti mako
yeah
asoto no Gambia ko janna wasoto no in around 2007 to 2008 la yeah line up doso ka fa is it independent rhythm something where Jelbakati will use that Katadin will use that artist Jamal Ntanyo Kana you don't kill wala but where me laje okata kanolti
okay
for ite amera ise nyong artist so fa motivate no mi anko imu artist ke balti janna ka kula naje comme like ka sati dol soto jantola e ka problème on soto but imaka phone ni soto no so alla kola wonyina ko wonyonke phone mi resta jeto ay dun jeto la kaje comme like ndala kan telephone humanitarian etijala mi anda manyum puske kan wala akan niyo kuya akan na executive niyo kuya anun jikita ka gamen jamal niyo kuya an jikita ka kalfa niyo kuya every now and then ka jibe on social media la I will mention their name la hel ka jama kele what it is Watson Gambia
yeah
Fatus network la ker fatu la ikatra post kan go phone la this particular individual needs secretary treatment abroad la go phone la there is a woman or widow ala koda boita go phone there is a school level coming fenge go phone but still artists on the performance in terms of new area la about weekend number kana do you think you can mobilize artists on the play join your kana ali fokodo nyinta ka use pour kanyin some areas cover because gambe non nam fanka malum bijantala abima ka fo banda fanka ma jamal bijantala sometimes in kamal la ke kuma de kimi fanka malti because near banko dola mol joni mo fanka malti la wol ka banko mol ma ko what na there is one famous one coming for hello Mr. Richman put your wealth into something that will benefit you tomorrow and that is not only spent on your primary family but spent to other people that are in need because once they have they will also spend on someone who also is in need in that need satisfaction or cover that there will be no one who will suffer but it am additional I saw see fa kama sayma
ha it's possible comme wasa soto no bari o batara la comme arisoli fansung ministry soto inila like well organized set of yalan
Yeah, very clear.
so ibaja la ko kom wala batara mari ariso la ko bela royalties ning cool so yalan
Absolutely.
yeah so I don't know for atan console nyanta ka gena empower or nyanta monakala but ariso needs to be empowered.
Okay.
Because natara come there is a copyright law ngafunung earlier on natara bijang for example nyagol yakela
Yeah.
come they stop playing foreign music
Ila bangkol kan ya.
la bangkol kan wala so symbol
So, yeah.
governments can implement the same thing. They can stop playing foreign music or the copyright law don't even mean charge la Gambian music wala and that other music a kind of killing. So ibaja la come people will play more of gam music because ye tulo jala tulo tulo dalda kami moy akadun kon kono wala ka diay so abole nyama so ikamol tulo dalindi fengala ni me tulo dalindala italon na so abole nyama DJ fanam ba try kan nak so shout to all the gam DJs gam TV presenters man like yourself trying to empower everyone yeah mbal tentu mbal jayila but still nga do ko nyingena lafa iko suwo sa bori nya fa ya buso lafa so nga do ko nyingena lafa isaje arisol fanang sam fong soto non sa mol ma koy no because ni me fongo ma koy ni man sembe sa do ma koy la no yeah so aka dofle
ko ala nyami na dorong wayti ko do kula ka jole
exactly
woto ndela flam bala flam kam fongo jow damandi bari mbag do ko kantendena mo fon jula mina wolon mbula fakata short break la nam fon ma ko dama denna dina ta murun nan jomi ndu dam baloko na fin dal kana kaje ko alma golden be revolution na watch kam episode 34 la hansa mandum kacha kono asobe ma kana bare alkana jam fana dron numbuta nyen short break la memba kala ma music of soto la wati la music la about corona la to kamol kana ni jela si so kono ibloku ibada da la masko kata ay suti bala wala yadum ni ibada kan ka foko no fala ya suti bala jetula kana ko president madum ndamanta dunda kana ko vice president madum ndamanta dunda kana ko ibu kafuka nyoka ndamanta ka fango kana nada sasada itaman sasa bare wo fanta na falan ko monta ya morlo fala president way anin anala ka fo nyol la alla kata anytime la nimba sila ka fo kono la nana maskol dum na try nana population mol tanka be tankla nyaadi la wolo pandemic rules ba kerene ne kata na fenke jero la bari hindsight amanke forcete la by new hakil blandoro. So hello Mr. President and the cabinet ministers, mbal encourage please alla COVID-19 na rules on normal amanke fentila but it is a fundamental right for me to protect my president and it's my fundamental right for me to protect the cabinet minister and all our representatives. So from us there will be revolution but please let us consider COVID-19 is dreadful and your health is our concern. We are watching your actions but please I'll lead on some things la miya ko abantena fala abetina fala do ben mobina fala. We will not remain silent to see you putting yourself into a dangerous state because if you have COVID-19 it's going to affect the performance of the country. So please stay safe, avoid crowded places, stick to the COVID-19 rules. We fight the COVID-19. If Senegal is considered as one of the nations that are well managing COVID-19, how about the Gambia with a population of 2.6, a landscape of less than 15,000 kilometers? So we can do it and we will do it. Let's go for a short break. Remember, COVID-19 is real. When you come back, we will have more about this.
alila moy fatul malon corona ka fanyamin ikole nga jamfa jamaa bendulala ngambulo kunin safuno nji senemala alila moy nyin jorongo min balbulu ten nyunul manke corona kelerangoti albulan noma ngata ndiyalla mbinyin corona kelela nyamin al nyin jorongo landi ali landingata yeah corona ta mansule laja yeah ikole ngambulo luku with whatever we do jioni safu no la with whatever we do hale yidemu new school nyepamne ne kudlukula nyepangiragala gena nyepamne ne kudlukula ibuloke nongoto ni beti sola ibuloke dato ni betodola hey. Jamfa jama bendulala yefungo tanka sinadolu tanka hey, hey. Korota hey. Korota hey. Korota hey. Mbali pantanka tanko le fisa yara loti corona ta hey. Korota hey. Korota hey. Korota hey. Mbali pantanka tanko le fisa yara loti corona ta hey. Yunkurango sototale andaka muludum fale ni data itale aye moja male faje abalafa waratale ay dunia kwale yale mbadi nyintembo nyinente mirade ibuloke lungoto ni beti sola ibuloke dato ni beto dola jamfa jama bendulala yefungo tanka sinadolu tanka korota hey. Korota hey. Korota hey. Mbali pantanka tanko le fisa yara loti corona ta hey. Korota hey. Korota hey. Korota hey. Mbali pantanka tanko le fisa yara loti corona ta hey. Korota hey. Mbali pantanka tanko le fisa yara loti corona ta hey.
Korota hey. Mansule si jantola bari altrin basirin na jike ko almanta pour ka jibe bamin ka jantola han ka bidron bo ku kilon kono dron ka corona kele ka bay gambia kono bari akamantala bari njigita konen sita na nyomuta mba baylal amanjar na murubal sika amanjar na nyahinyo kanna mim je dron kanyo hakilo blanda dron ke bulo kulon ka masko dunno anin ka fo kono avoid nu wakata ma corona kele bari hadba dum alen so fenne mum hakilo tila ninga tamandi abantankan ku jamala wakana dron episode 34 of Golden Bee Revolution no magalaf ka asamba without manna hero celebrate with Golden Bee Revolution makambadu yefa ne celebrate but in case celebrate new balloting why na la nyuwaton kono la we are very excited to know that the month of October has been so precious to Golden Bee Revolution that we are nominated at a humanitarian award la minkata in Ghana tila on humanitarian aid mindi molla na certificate of jetola or also flanko nke one of our member la because of we believe in volunteerism la ke Gambia ko janna ke in Russia la minkata Mr. Bakari Esonkotela aketa motla mi yalon ko I efforts ke ka service di voluntary service la in Russia la for ale ke Putin the president of Russia la I medalodia la for his effort la in fighting against COVID-19 in their city la Bakari Esonko congratulate la mba fly ko Golden Bee Revolution we are proud of you. This shows what you are telling us to do is the same thing you are doing. Also na do France de ka mi Mr. Basiru Jaila BJ Academy la afan kita mot mi ala ko anatna Golden Bee Revolution to la moment of inspirational sia mole and then so many things la and part of which mi ala ko he was nominated by Young Diplomatics Africa and he's been also awarded as the most influential youth in Africa. Who is going to raise that question mark? Gambia funding kel falaba do ko wala nimi lava ko nyinin karo ke if on nyinin ka fomba Gambia funding kel jibe kana feba do ko wala ni ya wo question no answer no then even na ko Gambian funding keri ba do ko wala. A big congratulations to also our youth member la minketa Mr. Bakari Bajila, mianka kata the current Minister of Youth and Sport la. It is a young man in the young suit la, functioning with the youths la, to empower the youth voice la, which is a perfect match la. We are very proud of you. You are there. The Golden Bee Revolution is going to visit you anytime soon la. We are still in this la. We are going to celebrate you. We are going to empower you. We are going to raise our voice with you, and we expect you will not let us down, because the Gambian youth are part of your position and we know you can do it. So we will follow you, and please push us to the right directions. I don't want to keep on pressing in here, but for Nara Kotenga coming Aliana Yaminadro, Ka Mulkachandi Kula Drumming Tamda coming Namo Misra Fejana Minketa, Mr. White Hitler musician, and also Antoine Francois Janamianko, Italam Marling, Nakarambon La Carola. Topic on board la Hansa Wakilolo, impact of COVID-19 on our social lives. And business ultinya, and Katadam Fortinya, and sports ultinya, and in Fenjamal. By the hand Kabila drone, but Dunkang Akumbarim Bark and Minketa and Karola Carotla. So, na musigo la falang dotla no je bari miajibe musigo do bafla ko nin kano nyo manyadile musigo e barama sabala sodo ke karandi ke entertain anin ke inform fala. So ala educational part nyina mbolo ko kanjela ka combine with the education national nim jantala ka lon ko COVID-19 la ayen torale. So kana dorong mbala fa ke nyinin ka nyim kuma kan la mi yalon ko asa kuliano bari fen nim kuliada akasikano
to nyalo
nalong there are so many fango challenges iba min soto kan as a career febala flaka ado inform bambari mo wata da jemi ko dindu mata jameno lo wala hanin ke ba mata ba dindu mata music ko ya mera wo challenge do li kamin face dem ko ko no ko bila mo be san be kam gamme ko jana anen jikita ko ibe san be kam gamme banta
abaraga bake Mr. Alagie yalong koku ibakela, you need to have the passion for it. That's one. Two, come inyante phone in kala. Why are you doing it? Ila faka reach level jamal. You know, whatever determination kanana nje, effort kadu nje. You understand? Then abuka easy, but it's all about believing in yourself. Yelle fongala, yella iba min keka. Hadama ni lati fongo le lati ba min keka niya pus rek ala ka barako ke jela ka wokle ay ta so abole nyama comme habuka bay obstacle buka bay wolle ka tina comme ni tata fe keta kuti foy kututeje ika value because you did not have everything on a silver plate. It was a bumpy road, so ni tata fe fotara on a smooth road ika lo ne ebe borila nyame but not really na keta few. You know, everything was so easy. Then be careful. Are good. So, momo obstacle face right now. You're facing hardships. Just have faith. It will be fine one day. You can make it, and you will surely make it. So, abola nyama. Am I easy? You have disappointments, betrayals, but that's part of life. Life is full of challenges. So abewola nyama nama nkole abuka dia. So monyan telefongo yedua akakole ya fongo. Biriba start ka. Isaja asa sone ya. Kole ya ka experience dia. We just put patience, determination. Aita. Yeah man.
Thank you so much, Mr. YT. I'll come to you, Mr. Kwan. I believe in every sport run, there must sometimes be obstacles. With what you are doing, needs to be empowered. If there's a need be, a special budget is supposed to be created for you people, because you are the voice of the students. And the voice of the students, combination of that, these are the people, when they graduate, they are going to be the change makers. What are some of the challenges you face?
Okay, Alagie, thank you very much. Just like my brother said, you know, I think, like he said, yeah, it will be, yeah, you know, so it's just about like the famous question, like, you know, we rise by lifting others. we have to help each other. You understand? And then united we stand. It is only through unity that we can achieve what we want. And then the goal is not to finish first, but the goal is to finish the race. We want to finish the race. It doesn't matter who is going to finish first, but we can finish it together, and then we all be victorious. So coming down to your question about our challenges, that is very enormous. Like we have a lot of challenges, for the simple fact that you look at it like we are not where we want to be. You understand? Like the moment students are facing challenges, those are our challenges. And then in as much as they are not yet comforted, we cannot be in comfort, we cannot rest on our laurels, we cannot sit, we cannot sleep, we cannot stand. For the simple fact that now our subjects are not happy. Our subjects are not having what they are supposed to have. Why am I saying this? Coming down to the online classes, like I earlier mentioned, the online classes came with a lot of challenges. And then I believe it was just brought in without, considering some of these difficulties. You understand? Because, if you judge, like Albert Einstein rightly mentioned, if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will spend its entire life thinking that it is stupid. Yeah. Sorry for the language. You understand? Yeah. So that's the way things are. If you just say online class, yes, online class. How about that person that is even struggling to have a correct phone that he or she can use to text message, send a message with? And you are telling that person overnight, go and access Google Classroom, go and access Google Meet. These are applications that need an Android phone or an Apple phone. So overnight, are we considering those people? Or are we saying that those that have it, let them continue, those that don't have it, let them stay back? What type of segregation are we trying to bring? I think, what we need as a country is to see that like people are all, there's equity. You understand? Or the bar is raised so that it can lift everybody to be on the same level. You understand? But then certain things, as Knox, we are not taking it lightly, and that's why when our students were faced with these online class challenges, we were really disturbed. Because students are having a host of problems, ranging from the accessibility, that is with the use of their gadgets, ranging from the use of megabytes. We know Gambia internet is not cheap, yes, and these are video-based classes, and then we know how much it can cost you to stream a video. We know how much it can cost you to stay online over a prolonged period of time. You understand? So where are these people getting their funds from? We know that like we have some of our students that are leaving, they will close from school, hustle, and then use that for the next day. Yeah. So these are people that needs to be considered, and that's why the online classes, was a very big problem. And then, fortunately, at some point, at Gambia College level, it was taken to it took a pause, which they are already saying that it is bound to restart again. And then we will try as Knox at our level to make sure that before the restart, certain parameters, certain measures are already put in place to cater for the different level of students that they have there. At the level of the University of the Gambia, there was an agreement with GAMTEL and then QCell, which we were thanking them for that act of generosity, that act of benevolence. They're coming out, to support the students by making sure that they have at least a free access to Google Classroom and Google Meet, to empower them. That was a very, very giant step, So we must thank GAMCEL and then QCell for that very well. So that that, it's really, really helping, So these are some of the things that we need, in order to help. Like it is rightly mentioned, this pandemic is an extraordinary, circumstance. Yeah. And extraordinary circumstances call for extraordinary measures. We cannot, like Albert Einstein rightly mentioned, you cannot have the same level of thinking that created the problem. Yeah. You have a problem with a level of with a mentality, and you are still moving with that mentality. Do you think you will have a solution? No, you have to go above that mentality now. You understand? So now this is the thing. We need, to make sure that we go back to the drawing board and make sure that we devise methods, that will be helpful, to cater for the lost time. because if at all this thing, there is no proper agenda, there is no proper mechanism that is used in order to remediate the situation, it is something that we will live to regret. But the simple fact that, it's going to cause a very, very great havoc. Thank you very much, Mr. Alagie.
That's very beautiful. Yeah. I just want to sift a little bit on a short video I have from the Young Movies production, Youngstar movie production that I'm having a trailer called Who to Be Blamed. Permit me to play this on the screen so we enjoy it and we can go for it. The price for the cassette, this DVD is 250, and everything will be contacted there. So please join us and enjoy the short video. Singapore City. The Gambia can be celebrated like Great Britain, South Africa, Rwanda, you name it. Human beings are doing it, they are not aliens. We have human beings in the Gambia here. So the time is now. Are you prepared? Are you ready to put the gear to push the Gambia forward? I am on high gear. Put on your seatbelts. Let's drive to the last gear. See you next week. Bye-bye.